Chapter.
All rise, please.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening. Any visitor or public comment tonight? Okay. Next meeting. Oh, sorry.
Ken Snyder.
I can.
Hi. I was just reading the minutes from the previous meeting.
Which one?
Last meeting. And
Supervisors meeting?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Under new business, and this has to do with the pavilion at Furlong. And the question was, I think, asked, Mrs. Lyons questioned how many extensions the board is allowed to grant. I don't see an answer there. What I see is that as long as the Planning Commission recommends one. So could you clarify what is meant by that, and can you be specific as to how many extensions you can grant?
Legally speaking, the board could have granted as many extensions as it chose to do. However, several years ago, the board adopted a policy that it would not grant more than 2 extensions without a recommendation from the Planning Commission, knowing full well that the Planning Commission was closer at that point to whether progress is being made, and if there was a recommendation, the board would usually follow the recommendation of the Planning Commission.
Does that answer your question?
I guess the other question then is how many extensions can or should the Planning Commission recommend?
Well, there's no legal limit to the number of extensions. It's a matter of factual, yes, it's a factual matter.
Any other comments, questions? All right, next meeting of this board is Tuesday, November 20th, 2012. We're going to host another budget work session on October 24th at 7 p.m. here. Bike and Hike Trail rededication in memory of Dr. Corinne Cody is October 19th. That's this Friday at 2 p.m. at Kutz Elementary. Halloween is October 20th at Doylestown Dog Park. It's 10 a.m. Dog Park is located on Turk 3 Park on South Road. Doylestown Township Leaf and Yard Waste Recycling is October 20th, also this Saturday, from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., and it will be held at Central Park off New Britain Road, and it's for township residents only. We're going to be closed on Tuesday, November 6th in observance of Election Day, and on November 12th for Veterans Day. Daylight savings ends on Sunday, November 4th. Remember to turn your clocks back an hour and check your smoke alarms. Okay. First item under minutes approval is the special meeting of October 3rd, 2012. Our minutes have been provided. Is there a motion to approve?
Move for approval.
Any questions, comments?
Second.
All right. There's a second. All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Next item is the approval of the Supervisors' regular meeting on October 2nd.
Move for approval.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any other questions besides the one raised by the resident? Hearing none, calling the question. All in favor of the minutes?
Aye.
Next item is the road inspection notes dated November 2nd, 2012.
Move for approval.
Is there a second?
Second.
Questions, comments? All in favor?
Aye.
One abstention. Budget work session notes on dated September 24th, 2012. Is there a motion to approve?
Move for approval.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Actually, I have to recount that vote. You weren't here, Ryan, so I needed someone else who was here to second.
What was it, the one from the other
September
day?
24th.
Oh, it's the
2012.
24th,
Yeah,
okay.
sorry.
Second.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, with one abstention.
Two.
Two abstentions. Okay. So there was 3 and 2 abstentions. Got that? Thank you. All right, correspondence from the fire police asking for a $50 waiver for the permit. Is there a motion to approve?
I make a motion we approve the waiving of the $50 fee for the Bucks County Fire and Police Association.
I'll second that.
All in favor? Aye. Thank you. Reports from the solicitor.
Nothing we won't discuss later in the agenda.
Chief,
Nothing to report.
were you going to say, Madam Chairman?
I was going to say, Madam Chairperson.
Township engineer?
Nothing at this time.
All right, under the section from manager, there's a request for the employee training.
Yes, that-
memo in the file packet. Is there a motion to approve?
Make a motion to approve Rick Shea for the training and overnight stays, et cetera.
For the playground safety inspector. Will he become a playground safety inspector after this training?
It's actually a training and a test.
Okay, there's a motion. Is there a second?
I'll second that.
Any questions, comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, anything else, Steph? Oh,
The
yeah.
only other thing I have is the information on the boards and commissions. We have sent out our notices to all of our boards and commissions, and you can see where we're going to have some vacancies. And also, we did put our ad in the paper asking for residents who are interested to submit, and to date, we have not received any. So that, and the deadline was last week. I'd like to re-advertise it as well. It's on the website too, but not quite sure why we haven't gotten any interest. It may be a little early, but...
How many people on the Park and Rec? Or one?
Park and Rec, yes, one. 3 on Performing Arts.
Yeah, I see
one
that.
for Harb, and...
Just one for art. Okay. Do you want to, can we just go through the recent applicants and see if anybody's interested? Because I recall there were some people interested in Park and Rec, or did you already do that?
we can go through those
Just
as
the
well.
recent, from the
yeah.
last 6 months to a year?
Okay. See if they're still interested.
Yeah, exactly. And then re-advertise.
Okay.
How's that?
We probably will need to re-advertise because I don't think we have enough for all the boards where we have vacancies.
Okay. Anything else, Steph?
No, that's all I have.
Comments from the supervisors? Ryan?
I have nothing.
Rick?
I haven't had anything.
Tom?
At this time, I have one thing I'd like to very quickly. The Telecommunications Board is negotiating a new contract with Comcast right now for cable TV, and that should be coming up hopefully within the next month or so to be ratified. So I just want to make you aware.
Good, thanks.
Yeah,
Anything,
just
Sean?
a couple of quick things. One, hope everybody can get out, and obviously when the Parkway officially opens, maybe in December, I think we're looking at. This is regarding Bike and Hike Committee. That obviously there are great opportunities there with the extension of the Bike and Hike Trail, as well as, I'll probably more to report on that next time, as we're having our annual inspection and road trip tomorrow with that committee. In addition to that, we are looking to have a Fund Development Committee meeting in November after the next budget meeting with Ways and Means on the 24th, hopefully having a consensus of, Ways and Means members to be able to attend that. We'll set a date after that and advertise it. And lastly, just another reminder, please come out to the Halloween event on Saturday, the 20th at 10 a.m. I will be judging all participants.
You'll be howling?
Maybe. We'll see. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
I have one other question I forgot to ask. The Castle Valley Bridge, I've gotten calls in the last several weeks, people wondering, when is that going to be open? And I said, geez, I honestly don't know at this point.
I'm happy to.
I said, it's up to PennDOT, basically, and we've heard different dates, but I'll bring it
Been
up.
on top of it, Tom.
Yeah. Barbara Dick and I have been communicating with Mike DeBella from PennDOT, Tom, and Ryan asked me about this right before the meeting, and pleased to say that what they're telling us is that they are still on schedule and intend to have that bridge done by the end of December. You're going to see they have some stuff coming in this week.
They actually said mid-December,
December?
and I'm going to hold him to that because I told him we're already planning a party. And he said, well, don't get any dates. I said, it's too late,
Okay.
so get it going.
Well, let's hope we can have a
Yeah,
big...
so hopefully it's mid to,
Yeah.
worst case, late December.
Okay.
But
Okay.
we're hoping on that.
I'll shoot for
December.
that when they ask me. I said,
Yeah.
You'll recall that we agreed to close that bridge in its
Yeah.
entirety for a year instead of keeping it open for 6 months or to 18 months,
take
so we could
longer
get
that
done
way.
quicker. And December is that year, so year date. So we were holding them to that time.
yeah.
Okay, thanks. Good question, Tom. Thank you. Next item on the agenda, under appointments of Chief of Police and Lieutenant, the first item is the approval of the contract of Arthur D. Logan as Chief of Police, and the contract runs from, well, it's backdated January 1st, 2011 to December 31st, 2014, but actually it takes effect, the new salary takes effect as of October 8th, 2012. Is there a motion to
Make a motion to approve Dean Logan's contract, Chief Logan's contract, excuse me.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Any questions or comments regarding the contract? All in favor?
Aye.
Just so you know that on our next meeting, we'll have the official swearing in of both offices, okay? So that would be an opportunity to have whatever family and friends you might have come.
Might have one or two.
There are any, yes.
He's got plenty.
The next item on the, I better be nice to you. You're now the chief, right?
Maybe Ken can come.
Yeah.
The next item on the agenda is
Ken and Joe?
consideration.
Can come.
I'm sorry. Consideration of the contract for Lieutenant Matt J. O'Connor, beginning January 1st, 2012, period ending December 31st, 2014, which will also be effective new salary as of October 8th, 2012. Is there a motion to
I'll
approve?
move for approval.
Second.
Any questions or comments about the contract? All in favor?
Aye.
Also, make sure Lieutenant knows about the swearing in on the
you.
next meeting. Thank you.
Not swearing at, but swearing in.
Okay, formation of new committee. Now, we're removing the Doylestown Kids Castle from this agenda because the committee wants to take a look at it. They didn't have a chance before this meeting. Formation of the Dog Park Committee, however. You saw the resolution? Yes?
Yes.
Any questions concerning the Dog Park Committee creation?
It mirrors the agreement that was reached, I guess, before they started, as far as the fact that the Friends were going to have one member on the committee. So, other than that, I think it's pretty much consistent with the understanding between the parties.
Okay, is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We'll entertain a motion to select a liaison to this committee.
I nominate yourself,
Thank you.
Madam Chairperson.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Awesome. All in favor?
Aye.
Were there any other nominations for the liaison?
I didn't see any other hands.
I see there are milk bones in the front of
I
it.
saw
I will
one.
serve as liaison to that committee. Just get them going, that's all. All right. Development agreements for the Neeman Tract.
First item is the board's consideration of a development agreement for the Neeman Tract. The board has previously approved the conditional use and the development, and everything is in order. The agreement's been signed, everything posted. Staff would recommend the board approve the agreements.
I'll move for approval.
Second.
And the only question I had, which was answered, was there was talk, do you recall, of the care and maintenance of those ponds behind the Neeman Tract, and it's my understanding that that is...
That's required. I think that Mr. DeLuca is here to tell you that it's been delayed because of DEP approvals and having to do bog turtle searches and all that kind of stuff, but I believe it's fast-tracked and should be happening when?
We got the DEP permit. The DEP permit was issued last week. With that clearance in hand, we should be able to begin more comprehensive cleanup in the area without endangering anything.
When do you think you'll be starting?
Within the next week.
These are the ponds behind there.
Yeah, the pond behind the main house there.
That the neighbors would complain.
They've
Thank
done
you.
some work, but not all finished yet.
Thank you, Mr. DeLuca.
You're welcome.
There's a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you.
And the next item is the board previously approved the land development application of Del Val College for the Life Science Building. This is the development agreement related to that. It's been signed. Everything's been provided. Staff would recommend approval.
Move for approval.
Second.
Questions, comments? All in favor of the motion?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, Pico Streetlight Agreement.
Yes. You have Dick's memo in your packet, and as you know from our discussions at the last couple of budget work sessions we've had, this has been on the books for a while, and we are ready to go forward with the purchase of the streetlights, and you have the information and the agreement here at this time. Any specifics, I'm sure Dick would be happy to address any further.
I note that we're paying some money this year to the purchase, and then the balance next year, is that what it is? Or we're paying in 2013 and the balance 2014?
No, we pay the entire purchase price this year, and then we have the I guess, the relamping and things with the new lights that we have to change out for next year, and that's what Dick talks about in the additional budgeting.
Okay.
But we had $90,000 in the price for the purchase is $76,973.23.
So
The
budget is $90,000, and what we're paying this year is $76,900.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Everyone understand that? Okay. Is there a
Yeah.
motion to approve the purchase?
I make a motion to approve.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Just so you know, purchase of these streetlights over time is going to save us quite a bit of money in our electric bill, and we will be making up the cost of this purchase within what we think, 5 years? 3 to 5 years?
3 to 5.
All right, there's been a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, next item on the agenda is proposal energize the streetlights.
Yes, these-
on Swamp and Easton.
This was part of the Thompson organization. And if you've seen them, they have put up those decorative gateway streetlights, and so we need to
Turn them on?
turn them on and take them over. So,
I'll make a motion, we approve.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Doylestown audit proposals. You saw the least expensive is
I would
Major
say
and
they are
Mastro.
certainly competent, too, not like you're
Yeah.
hiring somebody that doesn't know what they're doing for a cheap price.
Yes. Is there a motion to approve Major and Mastro as our auditors for 2012, 13, and 14? It's a
no,
3-year contract?
yes. They're proposing, and you see their price to remain the same for 12, 13, and 14 to do the audit for the next 3 years.
Is there a motion to approve?
I make a motion we approve Mastro and
Major and Mastro.
Major and Mastro for audit.
Okay, and that's for all 3 years?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Is there a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, thank you. Treasurer's report, October 16th.
Move for approval.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
That was an attachment, it's not in our... All in favor of the treasurer's report?
Aye.
And then finally, the bills list for October 16th.
Move for approval.
Is there a second?
Second.
That would be Rick. All in favor?
Aye.
Next meeting of this board is Tuesday, November 20th. Budget work session is scheduled for October 24th, 7 p.m. here. Bike and hike trail rededication, I encourage the board to attend this, is for Dr. Corinne Cody, is October 19th, 2 p.m. right here at Quitz Elementary. Halloween, October 20th, Doylestown Dog Park, 10 a.m., and our own Sean Tuhill is one of the judges. Doylestown Township Leaf and Yard Waste Recycling is October 20th, off New Britain Road, 9 to 11, Township residents only. And our administrative offices will be closed Tuesday, November 6th for Election Day, and November 12th for Veterans Day. And daylight savings ends on November 4th. Turn back your clock 1 hour and change your batteries in your smoke alarms. Any other business? Hearing, seeing none, we're adjourned. Thank you very much, everybody.
I think you beat a
You do
new
have
record,
documents to
lady.
be signed.